This video is an overview of the Student's Education Plan, which is the tool we use to walk the student through their years at school. It starts at the admission home and it comes down to the students screen. Comes the list of students. We'll go back to our Rachel McAdams and choose the Education tab here. You will have seen this in another video. It's tab Education Plan and the classes. We also provide the information for the profile so that the staff can have this information available to them and when they're assessing the students' information, etc. Now the education plan is started is a long-term plan. At the younger ages this is a little premature, but once you're starting into grades 7 and 8 you've got to start planning for the courses you're going to take through high school, which get amended completely. We're working in the BC system here, so we have inserted the Dogwood credentials, which that's the brand name that's used, and their requirements are for these courses and these electives and the graduation. So we have it so you can choose a planned course where you're going to take Planning 10, and in fact if you took Planning 10 then you get 4 credits, and if your mark was, say, 80, you'll see that you're starting to get your credits, your totals, your marks, and so on, and it's working out. So for example, if you decided at some point in time to take an elective would be global politics, and you took something else, marine, and you got 4 credits for that, and you got 73, and you see the difference. It runs you right through. And over here we suggest that they choose some universities that they might be interested in at every stage, and keep changing that as time goes by as you learn more about it, so you can choose that. Same with the program. If you're interested in perhaps in accounting, biology, fine arts, teacher training, again it lists them here. And then you can calculate the entry year out, the approximate entry year. Maybe they're leaving, they're going to be here for another 3 or 4 years, and hence the graduate year. It's a target graduate year, not necessarily. And then you can kind of look for what type of degree. They're after a Bachelor of Arts, a Bachelor of Science, and the grade requirements. They're going to be these programs that they require a higher grade. And this is for notes for the teachers. So it's a way of getting a plan for the students so they know where they're going and can keep working on. Language testing is very critical because the schools, the universities overseas require excellent English skills, or they feel the students can't take in and absorb the information, so they will not pass as they should. So we've set it up as being, this is the English language tests that have been taken. So you can choose what test, have you taken a test and at what level you take them. Then you have the TOEFL testing. We have the Pearson scores, the Kale scores, and so on. And then English language courses that you've taken. You can take them previously or never taken, the course, the school, the level, when and what language it was taken in. And then test marks for admission. That's a lot of schools require you to take their test as well. So we've given the information in here and left the place for the advisor's notes. And language, lastly, this is the test requirements, marks required for admission. So if you are heading into an English degree, you're going to have pretty high scores. If you're going into nursing, it's going to be certain things are going to be for reading and writing and that sort of thing. So this sets out the skills levels that you are required to have for the program that you've chosen. And then this is the section for the schools, English proficiency test, which they have and they keep upgrading. And you can just choose the number system that you have and so on. It will fit in, and then the advisor notes. And lastly, of course, this is your ID documents that have to be put together at some point in time, and government issued documents and so on. So this plan can be visited numerous times through the year, and the classes, of course, will grow as you take more and more classes. This will grow, and it will show your level, because we'll be feeding in the marks and the attendance records and that sort of stuff as well.